Oh, that probably shouldn't have been on. Huh. Just realized that. 15 out of 15 channels. We're live, folks. Let's go ahead and I'm going to refresh the chat, I think, here in about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Refresh. Let's refresh that chat. Because it says 0. Okay, but I have 2. So I think the counter may have been off. Okay, we are all set on 4 now. Doubled it. Josh G, hello. Josh G. Good morning, Patrick John. Hello. God, this is a crazy, ugly bitch. I'd like to spin on her. Look at that crazy, ugly ass bitch. Isn't she ugly? She's just hard to look at, isn't she? Look how ugly that woman is. Fucking pig face bitch. And you know, when you hear this dumb bitch start talking, you'll understand why she's so vulgar. She's a vulgar cunt from Australia. But I want you guys to just listen, and I want you to tell me how the sound is. Let me know if you can hear everything okay? Because yesterday everyone was complaining about my sound. So can you guys hear me okay right now? Is the sound of my voice okay? Does everything sound normal to y'all? Is it clipping? Is it too loud? Do I need to maybe turn this down a little bit? I turned the volume down a little bit. Can anybody just tell me how the audio is in the live stream chat? Can you tell me what the audio sounds like? Can you guys hear me okay? It's decent? Okay. So let's see, tell me what this sounds like when you listen to her.
Just have a look at the state of the media in the US. With a few notable exceptions, they operate as the Democrats' unofficial propaganda arm. It's no wonder that only 1 in 10 Republicans have any trust in the media and believe that they are fair and accurate. Frankly, I'm surprised it's that high. Just have a look at...
Oh, did you guys see that study? This was this was from 1997 until 2020, and they spread that information over 23 years. This study from Australia, right? It's a 23-year study. Yeah, that's accurate. That'll really test the temperature of how we're feeling today, won't it? So stupid. What a stupid study to pull out of your ass.
Right. Just have a look at the way they deliberately misrepresent a bill in Florida that seeks to protect kindergarten to grade 3 children from being exposed to radical gender theory.
It's not as good as California.
The media have followed the Democrats enabling legislation that don't say gay bill. Just such dishonest hackery. And yes.
No, it's not dishonest hackery. It literally does tell them they're not allowed to discuss anything having to do with LGBTQ to kids that are in between elementary school and 3rd grade. So yeah, it's don't say gay. And if you don't like the title that the media has called it, that's on you, you stupid fucking bitch. Get the fuck over it and shut the fuck up. But I digress. Here, let's keep going.
The bill was passed today, but it is not about banning the word gay, not even close.
No, and the fact that the media refers to it as such doesn't mean that they misunderstand what the bill is. They're using that as an abbreviation to talk about the bill. They use a cover word so that everyone knows what they're talking about. It's a blanket term. Don't say gay bill. Everyone knows what you're talking about. You're talking about that stupid bill in Florida. No, of course the bill doesn't say you can't say the word gay, but it says you can't discuss those issues with children. Fair enough, close enough. God damn, are these fucking idiots over there at Sky News. Idiots! And I'd like to spit on them all.
The bill actually does is prevent children in kindergarten through to grade 3.
No. PJ Dub. She's not an English cunt. She's an Aussie cunt. Get it right, buddy. Get the continent right. It's an Aussie cunt. Close. The accent's very similar. But no, I think the people in UK are probably a little bit more acceptable for the LGBT community than these fucking cunt Aussies are. Hey man, I'm not saying everybody is. That's your news, Sky News. That's the big Aussie news station, right? Let me know. Let me know. All my Aussie friends.
Gender identity.
No, nothing against y'all. Just so you know.
And sexual orientation. We're
Hey,
talking
Karen.
about children as young as 4 years old to 7 years old.
They're attacking. Yes, Josh. Yes, this dumb bitch is talking about the fact the media is inaccurate because they gave some cutesy-wootsy name to that bill. And because of that, she pontificates for 6 minutes. And I'm so glad you got it, Josh. Josh got it, everybody. He's like, so my understanding is straight. They're attacking the bill's name. They're attacking the name that the media has assigned to it. And they're saying the media is inaccurate because they call the bill Don't Say Gay. That's what she's saying, and she's a moron. And this is Sky News Australia, guys. This is like a big news agency in Australia. And this is just complete propaganda and bias and hate speech, right? And while they sit there on the other side of their mouth and claim that's what this is, when the media calls it the Don't Say Gay bill. But listen,
Any of that in the
I need to smoke.
It should be the most uncontroversial, common sense bill of the year.
No, it's not uncontroversial, you fucking cunt, because there's young kids out there who are very young. They're already questioning their sexuality, you fucking bitch. And when they can't talk to their dad because their dad will beat them for it, you know, or their mom will shame them for it, they need a counselor or a teacher who they can at least talk to about it so they don't commit suicide, you fucking dumb cunt. God, I'd like to spit on this bitch.
But of course, the misinformation campaign is painting it as some hateful, homophobic law.
It is.
Surprisingly,
It is hateful and homophobic, just like your cunt ass. Hateful and homophobic, and if I could spit on her right now, man, I'd spit all over her face. And then I'd punch her.
Join the mainstream media and losing their tiny minds. Director and producer Judd Apatow tweeted this. He said this bill harms children in
does.
ways that will damage many for life.
It will. It will. It makes a child when they're young, when they're in kindergarten, first grade, second grade, or third grade, that's 4 years of their lives, be shamed and not allowed to talk about what they are, what their sexuality is, or maybe the fact that they might be confused about their sexuality. They don't understand it. This makes it a crime to discuss it. Shame on them. Shame on this bitch. You know, this is totally true. What Judd Apatow says right here. Yeah, the bill harms children in ways that will damage many for life. Disney should never be a company that doesn't stand up for the safety and support of all children. True. They certainly should never financially support those who attack children like this. True. So Disney came out and said, you know what? We're speaking out against the bill. They did, finally. You know, good for them, but Johnny come late. You're a little too late. Too little too late. Now your stupid freaking bill passed. Are you happy, Disney?
Disney should never be a company that doesn't stand up for the safety and support of all children. They certainly should never financially support those who attack children like this. Attack children. Again, we're talking about 4 to 7 year olds not being exposed to issues surrounding transgender.
Not being exposed to issues about who they may be or what they are. Yeah, that's what it is. They might be transgender, you fucking cunt. Fuck you. God, I'd like to fucking throw her in the pit of fire. Stupid bitch.
In the classroom. Saturday Night Live had it this too. Yeah, that's so gay, or ew, you're gay. It just, and then you feel horrible. And to hear that Swan DeSantis has taken a stand and said, no, you cannot say gay. It's cool.
This is great.
I'm so jealous. And in Florida, of all places.
In Florida, of all places. The explanation is great.
There's been a misunderstanding. The law actually means that you can't acknowledge that gay exists at all.
Look at her face.
Yes, that's allegedly a comedy program, about as funny as an ingrown toenail, if you ask me.
Well, it's about as funny as your waxed lip, you fucking whore. Fuck you. How about that?
And finally,
You fucking wet rat, beady-eyed serpentine cunt. How about that?
Debate from Mark Hamill, who's the star of Star Wars. Look at
He's
this.
the star of Star Wars. Like, yeah, Star Wars is huge, you fucking bitch. Everyone knows who Mark Hamill and Luke Skywalker are, you fucking idiot. Don't sit there and act like you're trying to trivialize who Mark Hamill and Star Wars are. God, it just takes all of your wind out of your sails when you do that. Yeah, he's obviously got his head screwed on correctly. Obviously, Mark Hamill does. Do you know what he tweeted? Gay, 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 gay. And you know, the beautiful thing about that is, of course, Mark Hamill understands the bill. He did that to troll this fucking bitch and people like her.
He tweeted, gay, 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 gay. You get the idea. As for the Florida Democrats, this is what they're reduced to.
Anger management. All right, so we're going to get back into this, but I have to take a little break and I will be right back. Give me 1 second, guys. Rogie hurt his leg, but he's getting better. Okay, we are back. So, shaking my head disgust. I want to punch her in her freaking throat. Jeez. Monique Creighton Torres, who are you? Oh, fuck you, devil wearing red. I like to make her face match her suit. Oh my God, Monique. Oh, Monique, be still my beating heart. Who are you? Right on. I love it. So, you know, we are definitely supporting LGBTQ today, guys. And for those of you that have a problem with that, you can go fuck right off. I really don't care. I don't give a shit about you. You can get right out of here and you can go fuck off. All right? That's what we're talking about today. That's the subject. That's the subject matter. I'm sick of this bullshit. I'm sick of the discrimination. I'm sick of the bias. I'm sick of the hate. And that's what we're talking about. So if you're here to support, man, let me hear from you guys. I love that you guys are here and that you care about this, hopefully as much as I do, and that this should sicken you. This bill that is telling little children in schools in Florida that they should feel shame for being who they are. And that's what that bill is all about. If you support that, I told my neighbor she looked very pretty in her dress today. I saw her walking down the street with a Great Dane. And she just texted me. She watched the show last night. She's like, is that anger management? I said, you look very pretty in your dress this morning. I'm here for you, Nate. I stand by you 100%. Okay, cool, good. Well, those of you who can stay and watch the show, support, man. Understand why we're here and what we're talking about. Understand that this level of ignorance and hatred, I wouldn't tolerate from any of my audience members. If any of you came in here supporting this bill or Ron DeSantis, I would block you out of my life forever. I'd never let you back into my show if I had to say it. You know, I can't stand you if you support Governor Ron DeSantis, and I want to spit on you. Understand, that's how I feel about you. You know, and I start finding out any of my friends around here support that man, we're not going to be friends anymore. I can't have that level of hatred in my life. So, you know, I've got friends who are gay. I've got friends who are LGBTQ. I've got audience members who are. And like I said, if you've got a problem with that, get the fuck out. Don't ever come back. You know, my numbers are not that important to me. I'd rather alienate the assholes and keep good people here. Right? Good. So let's keep going and listen to what this fucking idiot has to say. She's going, they're all going gay, 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 gay. It's so funny. Oh, yes, be gay.
The activists do what activists do. Ignore what's in the bill and instead attack a straw.
You know, she's got that thing that goes down here that makes her look like the Grinch. She's like a freaking cartoon character. She's like a freaking cartoon character. Gay! Gay.
Gay.
Yeah.
Gay. Gay. Gay.
Gay.
Gay.
Gay.
Gay.
I'm gonna say it. Gay.
What do you know about Marlon?
That he's gay.
Oh, not Marlon Brando. It's the Bunny Rabbit book. Marlon, I see. It's not Marlon Brando. It's Marlon, yeah, it's like the Bunny Rabbit's name. And the Bunny Rabbit's gay. I got it.
Gay. Of course,
And if that bothers you like it bothers her, don't ever watch my show again. Don't ever come back here. I don't ever want to see you ever again. If that bothers you like it bothers her, get off my show and don't ever come back. Understand? We're doing a little purge today. And if you're anti-LGBTQ or you are pro-Ron DeSantis, I don't want you watching my show anymore. Period. All right? And I'm in the state of Florida right now.
And ABC also enthusiastically pushed the.
Do you see that lip thing she's got? Look at that line. Look at that line down her nose that makes her look just like the freaking Grinch. Her face, if you painted her face green right now, she would literally look just like the Grinch. Come at me. Come at me. Anybody? Let's see what we can do here. Come at me. Come at me. Is that the freaking Grinch? Is that the freaking Grinch? I want to hear about it in the chat right now. Is that dumb bitch the Grinch? I want to know in my chat right now by everybody. Tell me now. Is that bitch the Grinch? I'm waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Anybody? 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 Brap says Grinch. Assume says, I don't understand how someone else's sexual preference should impact anyone. Grinch, bitch. Fuck yeah, assume. Josh, the Grinch who stole the gay away. Right, Josh? Debbie says yes. Brap says 100%. Thank you, guys. That's all I ask. A little support, a little bit of love, so I can keep. So I know that you guys actually are enjoying the show. I know I yell, I know I scream, I know I curse. And if you can't take it, well, fine, let me know. But if you do appreciate it, let me know that too. Let's go on with the Green Grinch. You stole gay.
Also enthusiastically push these same fake news. Look at this
Fake.
headline. Don't say gay bill passes.
Hey, look, it's fake news because they put a silly name on the bill. And they put the name in quotes so everyone knows it's not really the name of the bill. Don't say gay bill, that's the name that everybody knows it by. And that's exactly what the bill is. If you're kindergarten through third grade, you're not allowed to talk about gay. You can't say gay. And if you're a teacher, you can't say gay to a kindergartner through third grade. When they may be the most confused in their little child lives and have all kinds of questions, nope. No, we're going to be evil and we're going to be hateful and hurtful and racist and biased and whatever you want to call it. Discriminatory, I don't care what you call it. It all boils down to hate. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, I better not, I swear, I'll go to life or prison, I'll take the electric chair. I don't give a fuck. I am just at the point where I just fucking can't take it anymore. I better not run into that motherfucker. And I'm in Florida. I don't know if I've been.
That's not what the bill is called or what it does. But instead of becoming frustrated,
It's exactly what it does.
What we can do is learn from Governor DeSantis. Watch how he handles the media. Watch how he never backs down.
I've not seen that in any of these bills. Where is that coming from? Yes or no? And so how many parents want their kindergartners to have transgenderism or something injected into classroom instruction? And so I think those are very young kids. I think the legislature is basically trying to give parents assurance that they're going to be able to go and this stuff's not going to be there.
And when the media...
Yeah, I need that assurance to know that kids can't go and talk to a teacher or a guidance counselor and get some good guidance, counseling, some good support. Yeah, I need to know that children won't be able to get that support. I need to know that all the LGBTQ community children are going to be hurt and are going to be negatively affected by this. That's what he's saying. He's looking right at the camera and he's looking right at all of you, and you guys let this pass. The people that elected this guy and the people that stand behind him and support him, I can't believe this world we're living in, man. I'm glad that Luke Skywalker is on my side. I'm glad that Disney finally flipped onto my side. And for the rest of all the people out there that aren't going to come watch the show because of what we're discussing, because of the subject matter or whatever, I certainly wish I knew who you were so I could permanently ban you from my live stream. I really do. Never, do anything nice for you ever. And none of you have the balls to tell me that you're not going to watch because of the subject. None of you guys. You'll just, I missed that show. Oh, whatever. I wish I could see you for what you all were. I really do.
Continue their dishonest reporting. DeSantis didn't relent. He didn't try to...
Oh, he's such a hero.
Instead, he humiliated reporters for the misinformation.
Oh, the misinformation. Oh, yeah, it's so good of you to demonize gay children. It's what a champion of the fucking cunt Grinch. What a fucking champion.
Well, critics call the bill say gay bills on the Senate. Does it say that in the bill? Does it say that in the bill? I'm asking you to tell me what's in the bill because you are pushing false narratives.
No, he's not. Now, the reporter is about to straighten him out and say exactly what the bill says. Here it is. Listen.
What critics say. It says it bans class instruction on sexual identity and gender orientation. For who? For grades pre-K through 3.
Right.
So 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds,
Right.
7-year-olds.
Right. Who could be the most confused about their sexuality and have all kinds of questions about it. This son of a cunt, this fucknut, is literally going to prevent that information from flowing because he is a fucking homophobe and a fucking little dick motherfucker. I bet you his dick is 1 inch long when it's fucking erect.
And The idea that you wouldn't be honest about that and tell people what it actually says, it's why people.
He literally just told you what it says, you fucking cunt liar. He literally just said what the law said. So he understands it. Everybody understands it. It restricts the conversation between teachers, counselors, and children between kindergarten and third grade regarding LGBTQ issues. We know exactly what the bill means. And this fucking cunt is sitting here trying to call out the media for calling it a silly name. And this dumb cunt over here in Australia, she's going to parrot what this dumb cunt says because they're both dumb cunts. Fucking Grinch cunts.
I don't trust people like you because you peddle false narratives.
No, we don't trust someone like you that takes rights away from young children. That's who we don't trust, Ron DeSantis. People need to understand that. Billy, good morning. No, I turned them in all the colors of the Grinch, bro. I turned them into the colors of the Grinch. Here, you'll see here in a second.
The beauty of those narratives.
Cheers.
And we're going to make sure that parents are able to send their kid to kindergarten without having some of this stuff injected into their school curriculum.
That's how you win as a conservative. Not by being weak
Winning.
to appease your opponents, but by prosecuting your case boldly. By having the conviction to do what's right and not just what's easy. The feeble conservatives in this country could learn a thing or two from Governor Ron DeSantis.
So that she was staring. Okay, I don't know what that is. Scurvy. She needs a line. I don't know. But we need to see this stuff for what it is, guys. And Ron DeSantis needs to be called what he is, and people need to see him for what he is too. It's so important. I've only gone 28 minutes in, and I've got 7 people watching the show. So I'm just going to end the show, guys. I wish more people would tune in, but I'm not going to do a show for 7 people. So love you guys, love the 7 of you, and I will see you whenever I get the urge to do this again, which I don't know. It's not going to be probably as soon as it would have been had there been more people here, but that's the way it goes, man. 7 fucking people. And let me tell you something, man. I had a bunch of other stuff to talk about, and I'm not going to cover it. My audience is shit. You guys, not you guys. You guys are the best. I want you, if you're hearing my voice right now, not you, but everyone who just can't seem to keep the show on and hang out with me, man, go fuck off. All right, you guys go fuck yourselves. All right, fuck you. You know I need you here. Fuck off. If you're just sitting there with your thumbs up your asses, fuck you. All right, and everybody else, like I said, if you're here, thank you. All right, everybody else can go fuck off.